What's up, y'all? Um, Come in, come in. Well, mostly y'all are probably going to be watching this on the replay. Uh, I had some very unfortunate technical issues. But guess what? I got good news. I learned how to how to I fixed the issue that I had with screen share. I hope. Every single. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to my YouTube to make sure y'all can hear me. Um, and I'm so mad because my last video got like the most views in a while. And I wasn't even able to do one of my classes. Well, peer classes. I'm so upset. There's some people who probably came to the page like disappointed. You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's see if y'all can hear me. Got like, yep, the most views. So y'all can hear me. Let's see if y'all can hear me from the laptop or the. See, when I get real close like this, that tells me if it's just the laptop or my microphone. In a while, and I wasn't even able to do one of my classes. Well, peer class. Y'all hear me? I'm so upset. Let's see if y'all can hear me. Got like, yep, the most views. So y'all can hear me. So it sounds like it's not my microphone. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Yep, it's my Mac. So now you should be able to hear me. Let me see. Let's see if y'all can hear me from the laptop or the. See when I get real close like this. If it's just technical difficulties. Come on, girl, stop talking. Hold on. Let's see if y'all can hear me. Yep, it's my Mac. So now you should be able to hear me. Whoa, that was a big difference. Okay. On period. I wish this. So something's going on with the handle that my mic is attached to. It's just a lot going on as usual for me. It's never a dull day, never a dull moment. And this mic gonna keep on sliding. It's not acting right. It's drooping. I don't even know how to fix this. See, now it done fell completely. Okay. I guess it is what it is. Long as y'all can hear me, long as I can hear me, I think we're good. Now let's get to the screen sharing portion. Holy smokes. Y'all. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to all the creators on YouTube, myself included, who give the gift of knowledge. Enjoy it while you can, people. We are on Unidad 2, capitulo 3. Leccion. No sé. Leccion 4. Let me see. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see. I can't even remember which. Oh, it should tell me here, but then I will have to log. I will have to exit out. Let me see. Excuse me. Um. Okay, Leccion 3. But unfortunately, we probably will have to do 3 y 4 hoy. Okay.
When the situation is formal, use ¿Podría traerme la paella? To say, could you bring me the paella?
Let me make sure y'all can hear. Let's make sure that y'all can hear this. Let me look for audio. Yep, audio's on for this screen that is shared. Okay. Is the audio on? Yes. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. Y'all, I can't wait to share the news with y'all. Coming up. Hopefully. Yeah, okay. So let me just say this. If you are a Spanish learning person, Spanish learner like me, and you're from Los Estados Unidos and you don't already know who this person is, I need you to look her up. If you do, we're on the same page. Her name is Harriet Tubman. She's not the only, but she's the one of the most well-known people. Okay, because oh my God, I forgot to tell y'all. We are in the first primero día de negro estaría, wait, negro estaría mesa or la mesa, la negra, hold on. Historia, la historia de negro. No, that don't sound right. Let me look it up. So okay, so I'm gonna look. I'm the Black History Month. So what is the subject or the noun? Black history, right? So would it be la negra historia mes? That's what I know mes because I thought it was meses. That's months, but 1 month is mes. So shouldn't it be la negra historia mes? Let's see. So el mes de. Oh, okay. So in Spanish is el mes, the month of la historia Afro-Americana. I'm not accepting it. I'll accept this one. El mes de la historia negra. Okay. The month of history, which is the noun, and then the adjective, which describes the type of history, negra. So, el mes de la historia negra. Okay. I got to remember that order. Because what I said is the history black of month or something like that. Pero to correct myself is el mes de la historia negra in inglés. Okay. Um, Today is the first day. Un primera día. So for to celebrate the first day of Black History Month. Whoop whoop. Um, we're gonna learn about Harriet Tubman. Okay, I aspire, I aspire to have half of the courage Harriet Tubman did, and I mentioned Harriet Tubman. Please go look her up. I am not going to do the work for you. You have to do the work. Um, please look her up. But anyway, I aspire to to have half of that courage because, baby, we're going to need it. We're going to need it. If you've been staying woke, if you've been up on current events in Los Estados Unidos, you know we haven't been a democratic um government in a long time. Probably honestly from since its inception, because not all people were considered humans, specifically los negros. Um, so now everything is coming to light, and so there's going to be two options. There's going to be two options. There's only two options for us. Okay, there's only dos, and one of those options is rolling out. One of those options is rolling out, and so I would love to be a part of helping people figure out which option they would like to be a part of, and then assisting them in whatever option they choose. Could you bring me the paella? This is the question in Unidad 2, capítulo 3, Leccion 3. Hopefully I didn't do this already. If I did, it's good to refresh. Going longer than I would have liked. Podría traerme la paella. Podría traerme la paella. Podría, could, you, right? Could. Traerme, bring. I have to remember traerme. I don't know why I can't. For the love of me, for the life of me. And so I have this written down already, but I'm going to write it down again. Traerme. Bring me. Because sometimes you don't want to say dame. You want to say traerme. You know? Because yo sabe. Okay.
Okay, now try to say to be able.
To be able. Poderme.
Poder.
Oh, poder. I'm adding stuff. Poder.
When speaking in a formal context, use podría to say you could.
Podría. This is formal. Podría. You could.
Do you remember how to say you could in a formal setting?
Podría.
Podría. Listen carefully. Traer means to bring. Let's hear
Traer.
that one more time. Traer.
Traer.
Remember this? Say to bring.
Traer. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to fix my mic again.
Traer.
Nope, it's still sliding. And then if I, it's in here though. Okay. Traer. To bring, traer.
Do you remember how to say you could in a formal setting?
Pod, podría.
Podría.
I couldn't get that out. Podría. Podría.
Remember this? Say to bring,
Traer.
traer. Based on what you've already learned, what do you think is the correct way to say, could you bring, in a formal setting?
Podría traer.
Podría traer. This is how you say, to bring me. Traerme.
Traerme.
Do you remember how to say, to bring me?
Traerme.
Traerme.
Listen to how she said that.
Traerme.
She said traer me. Traer me. Pero we know makes the sound. Dice traer me. Sabe traer me. Just and if you say it incorrectly to a native speaker or they're not sure what you're saying, ask them how to say it. I don't think it's traer me. I could be wrong.
Me.
Listen,
Traerme.
there's two different sounds going on here. So dice traerme, and then let a native Spanish speaker correct you.
Do you remember how to say, you could, in a formal setting?
Podría.
Podría.
Sorry if my voice is a little hard today. I woke up with severe, like a sore throat because the air is so dry because it's so cold here. Está muy fría.
Remember this? Say, to bring.
To bring, traer.
Traer. Do you remember how to say, to bring me?
Traerme.
Traerme. Let's keep it formal. How do you think you would say, could you bring me?
Podría traerme.
Podría traerme. Now, let's learn paella. Ready?
Paella.
Let's hear it again. Paella.
Paella. I think I did do this chapter already, but it's okay. I mean, this lesson. It's all right.
Paella is a very
Paella.
popular dish in Spain and southern Latin American countries like Argentina. Its main ingredients are rice, vegetables, and seafood, such as lobster and shrimp. Some paellas are also cooked with meat or chicken, but all of them have saffron, the ingredient that gives the paella its characteristic color.
Paella.
In a formal setting, how would you say, could you bring?
Podría traerme.
Podría traer.
O traer. Podría traer.
Do you remember how to say, could you bring me, in a formal setting?
Podría traerme.
Podría traerme. Now, use what you've just learned and say, could you bring me the paella? As if you were in a formal setting.
Podría traerme la paella.
¿Podría traerme la paella? This is how you say, bottle, botella.
Botella. Bottle. Botella.
Do you remember how to say, bottle?
Botella.
Listen to the way you would say, water, agua. Let's hear that again. Agua.
So, I hear this so many ways. It's up to you. And again, as I say a lot, if a native speaker challenge you or corrects you, um, you know, go with how they say it, I guess. And then it's like with English, depending on where they're from, they may not even correct you because you might be saying it correctly to them, and then somebody else might correct you because to them it's said a different way. So I've heard water pronounced agua with the absent head sound, or agua with the hard head sound, giving you g. I'm just saying.
Try to say water,
Agua.
agua. Now, can you figure out the best way to say bottle of water?
Botella de agua.
Botella de agua. Now, try your best to figure out how to formally say, could you bring me a bottle of water?
Podría traerme un botella de agua.
¿Podría traerme una botella de agua?
Podría traerme una botella de agua.
Aguas frescas. Literally, fresh waters are very common and popular beverages in many Latin American countries. There are many different ways of preparing aguas frescas. But most fruit flavors are made by combining water, fruit, and sugar in a blender, and then passing the water through a colander to remove the pulp. There is also agua de Jamaica, Jamaican water, which is really a cold hibiscus tea, and agua de tamarindo, tamarind water. You should definitely give these tasty drinks a try. Here's how you would say jug, jarra,
Jarra. Jug. Jarra. I'm going to write that down. Jarra. Even though I feel like I wrote it down already. Jarra.
Let's hear you say jug.
Jarra.
Jarra. Based on what you've learned so far, you can figure out how to say jug of water,
Jarra de agua.
jarra de agua. Here's how to say to bring us, traernos. Let's hear that
Traernos.
again. Traernos.
Traernos. Oh, I like that. If you I do apologize. It was somebody in my comments the last time I went live and I didn't see it. So I'll be checking periodically if you are here watching this live. Um and I'll do better at checking my comments. As a matter of fact, I'm supposed to be watching myself on my phone so that I can keep better track of my comments. Because there's one thing I don't like is, not responding when I'm live. Like, that's the whole purpose of me going live. It's so that we can connect, right? All right. Traernos. Traernos. To bring us. Is this considered formal or does that not matter?
Let's see if you can say to bring us.
Traernos. With an N.
Traernos.
Traernos. Because I know a lot of other words that are plural, we plural, the we form, have mos. Traernos is the first time I see we, but with an N. So let me see. Hold up. This might be one of those ones. Traernos. Spanish. This might be one of those vosotros, nosotros. Oh. Would it tell me? Would it give me information about? Poder. I don't know what poder is in here. Dictionary. Okay. Traernos. Okay. It don't tell me if it's like. I think it's just a general consensus. Traernos. Okay.
Let's try something new.
Okay.
How would you formally say, could you bring us a jug of water?
Podría traernos una llagar de agua.
¿Podría traernos una jarra de agua?
What I say? Podría traernos una jagar, is it jagar? Jarra de agua. Jarra de agua. Jarra de agua. Podría traernos una jarra de agua.
What's the formal way to say, could you bring me a bottle of water?
Podría traerme una botella de agua.
¿Podría traerme una botella de agua?
I keep saying instead of una. Podría traerme una botella de agua. I wonder what significance that has. Like, can I just get away with saying or is that masculine? Because una botella. Oh, that's what it is. I have to say una because it's the feminine version of botella. Okay, got it.
Do you remember how to say, could you bring us a jug of water? In a formal setting.
Podría traernos una jarra de agua.
¿Podría traernos una jarra de agua?
Podría traernos una jarra de agua.
Now let's learn juice. Jugo.
Jugo.
Nice. Now practice saying juice.
Jugo.
Jugo. Now, let's learn mango. Ready? Mango.
Mango.
Let's hear it again. Mango.
Mango.
Here's a challenge. How do you say mango juice? You are literally saying juice of mango.
Oh, jugo de mango? Okay. Jugo de mango.
Jugo de mango.
I keep forgetting, y'all, is the noun, jugo of the mango, the juice of the mango. Jugo de mango. Jugo de mango. Juice of mango. Just like jugo de naranja, jugo de manzana. Something like that. So, the noun and this would this be considered the modifier? So, jugo de mango.
Let's keep it formal. How do you think you would say, "Could you bring us a jug of mango juice?"
Podría traernos ah, una ya jarra, ah, jarra de jugo de mango.
¿Podría traernos una jarra de jugo de mango?
Whoop, whoop. Podría traernos una jarra de jugo de mango.
What's the formal way to say, "Could you bring me a bottle of water?"
Podría traerme una botella de agua.
¿Podría traerme una botella de agua?
Okay. I'm just going to give me 1 second, y'all. I just want to edit one thing in here. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Okay, I won't be able to.
Do you remember how to say, "Could you bring us a jug of water?" in a formal setting?
¿Podría traernos un jarra de agua? Una jarra de agua.
¿Podría traernos una jarra de agua?
¿Podría traernos una jarra de agua? Por favor.
Do you remember how to say, "Could you bring us a jug of mango juice?" in a formal setting?
Could you bring us a jar of mango juice? Podría traernos una jarra de jugo de naranja.
¿Podría
Mango.
traernos una jarra de jugo de mango?
Jugo de mango. Y'all know what I be drinking in the morning, child. Well, used to. Podría traernos una jarra de jugo de mango.
Do you remember how to say, bottle?
Botella.
Botella.
Botella. I don't know why, but I really like certain words I really enjoy saying. And botella is one of them. I think it's the ella.
Try to say, water.
Agua.
Agua. Let's hear you say, bottle of water.
Botella de agua.
Botella de agua.
Botella de agua.
Let's hear you say, jug.
Jarra.
Jarra.
Jarra. How much I want to bet? I think I don't know if we already looked this one up. I think this is one of the ones we looked up. That was araba, which is at. The at symbol. I wonder if jarra is also Arabic because there are several words in the Spanish language that were inspired by the Arabic language. So think about this, okay? For all of you people out there who say, um, who understand that Spanish is derived of the Latin language. That's why it's easy to speak Italian, or they say it's easier to learn Italian or French if you speak Spanish, because these are all derived from the Latin language. But before the Latin language, there was another language. Okay, so it could be two things, which I have to do more research on. That it was inspired by a language that already existed, which is Arabic, or which I doubt highly that the Latin language wanted to evolve or wanted to expand or become um, international, and so it incorporated some words or perhaps borrowed words that they didn't already have from the Arabic language, trying to be more worldly. I don't know. Wanted to get into the trades. Okay, so let's find out if Hara, the origins of Hara. Okay, let's see. So the name Hara, um, origins of the Spanish word Hara. The Spanish word Hara. Okay. Arabic, here we go. Okay, the Spanish word Hara, which is jug or pitcher. That's what I was trying to say to my kids, pitcher. Because my son actually had a homework assignment that had Hara in it, and we could not, for the love of us, figure out what the picture was showing us. But it was, and we didn't know what Hara was at the time. Which I'm telling y'all, this was like days ago. My kids are really helping me learn as well, and I'm able to now help my kids with a lot of their homework. So the Spanish word Hara, which is a jug or pitcher, originates from the Arabic word Hara, spelled Jarrah. In Espanol, Garrah. Hara, which specifically refers to an earthenware vessel or container. It entered the Spanish language during the Moorish occupation of the Liberia or Iberian Peninsula, likely through Hispanic Arabic or Mozart Arabic dialects. It is cognate with Catalan, Gara, French, Hara, and Italian, Giara. I'm just saying, or Hiara. I don't know how to pronounce that Italian one, but I'm just saying. Y'all, listen, okay, I don't know much about much, but I know some stuff about some stuff. All right, let's move on. Hara, an Arabic word. Also, there are different variations of this in Italian, French, and Arabic. Wait, Italian, French, and Catalan.
How do you say jug of water?
Um, Jara de agua.
Jarra de agua. Let's see if you can say to bring us.
Podría. No, podría. Hold on, let me pause this. Because I'm saying, could you instead of bring us. Bring us is traernos. Traernos.
Traernos.
Whoop whoop.
Nice. Now practice saying juice.
Jugo.
Jugo.
Mm. We made it. We made it, y'all. If you need to pause this video, take a break, because we're going to be heading into Leccion 4 to make up for, I believe that was Friday that I could not access, um, the. I had some technical troubles that I was not able to share my screen, so we were not able to do a lesson. And you know these are very important because I can't teach y'all. I hope y'all don't think I can teach y'all. Mm, okay. Dang, I need some water. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go get some water. I'm gonna play. You know what I'm gonna do for y'all? I'm gonna play some soft music while I go run. I gotta hurry up because it only give me like 30 seconds. I'm gonna play some soft music for our break. Find out what my children are doing. And then we're gonna get to capitulo 4. All right. Testing 1, 2, 3. Please let me know if you can hear me. If at any point you cannot hear the um the lesson because they're talking. If you cannot hear the lesson, please let me know. That's something I have to figure out later. Um, Let me know if I'm loud enough. I'm gonna turn the volume of the mic a little bit up. That's it. All right. Well, let me know if you can hear me. We are moving on to Leccion 4.
Do you remember how to say juice?
Oh, speaking quiz. Oh, goodness. Jugo,
Jugo. How do you say mango?
mango,
Mango.
mango,
Now, how do you say mango juice?
jugo de mango.
Jugo de mango. Do you remember how to say, could you bring us a jug of mango juice? In a formal setting.
I'm going to pause it because I want y'all to get it. Could you bring us a jug of mango juice? Remember that part, right? Could you podría, bring us, traernos. A, and we know A is in this case is una because um, jara is a feminine word. So una jara de jugo, which is the noun, and the adjective de mango of the mango. So jugo de mango. I'm not sure if it's an adjective or what they would call a modifier, so I'm not going to say that.
¿Podría traernos una jarra de jugo de mango?
Okay. I feel like it's further away now.
Now, let's learn how to say pineapple, piña.
Piña,
Listen closely one more time. Piña.
piña,
Remember this? Say pineapple,
piña.
piña. Using what you've learned, see if you can figure out how to say pineapple juice,
Jugo de piña.
jugo de piña.
Remember, jugo is the noun. Everything else is just describing what type of thing it is or where it is from. And so the jugo is from the pineapple. So jugo de piña.
Nice. Now practice saying to give.
To give, I done forgot. Dime.
Dar.
Yay. Okay. So I may have got that wrong. Kind of. Dar is to give, correct. Dirme is to give me, child. Give me. So, dar, lo siento.
Here's how to say to give me.
Darme.
Darme. Let's hear that again. Darme.
Darme. Escribe darme. If you got that wrong like me, escribe to give is dar. And darme is to give me.
Now, how do you say to give me?
Darme.
Darme. Now, let's learn how to say glass. Vaso.
Vaso.
Listen closely one more time. Vaso.
Vaso. Vaso. Glass. This is why we go over our vocabulario, but right in the beginning of the lección, so that these words don't sound so foreign to us as we go through them in the lecture, in the lesson. Lo siento. The lesson, lección.
Let's see if you can say glass.
Vaso.
Vaso.
Notice she says ba. If you've ever been to one of these lives before, where the ve or be, the Spanish version of v makes this b sound. You know I am fully against it, and so I rebel a lot. If you want to be more accurate in the Spanish language, if you want to be more accurate, please try to pronounce it with the b sound. B as in ball or botella. But if you are a rebel without a cause like myself, you can pronounce it vaso, like viernes, vaso.
This is how you say soda. Refresco.
Refresco, refresco. I'm going to write that one down, even though I don't. I don't drink soda, pero refresco. There are words that sound very similar to refresco. So you want to be able to distinguish what the differences are so that you don't mix them up when requesting something. Refresco, soda.
Refresco is just one word to refer to soda. Depending on the country, it may also be referred to as gaseosa and soda.
Gaseosa.
Try to say soda.
Refresco, refresco, refresco.
Refresco.
Refresco, refresco.
In Spanish, as in English, there are often several similar ways to ask questions politely. For example, will you give me and could you give me are functionally the same in English. In Spanish, you can say me da or podría darme when asking for something, and both will be understood. In this chapter, we are practicing the conditional, so you should continue using podría.
Okay. Podría. So I'm going to read that over in Spanish. In Spanish, as in English, there are often several similar ways to ask questions politely. For example, will you give me? And could you give me? We know would you is dría at the end, right? Uh, gustaría, will, oh, that might be a little bit different. Gustaría, would you give me? And then you have could you give me? Podría. Uh, and then they are functionally the same in English. In Spanish, you can say me da or podría darme when asking for something, and both will be understood. In this chapter, we are participating, blah, 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 blah. So you should continue using podría. That's so for this particular case, if I mess up, if you mess up and you say something outside of podría, like me da, don't beat yourself up about it.
Now, can you figure out how to say, could you give me a glass of soda? In a formal situation.
Let's see. Let's see if I remember that one. I know. Bring me. Could you? So podría traerme un vaso de refresco.
¿Podría darme un vaso de refresco?
Boop, boop. Y'all should see me right now. I look a mess, so no, I ain't coming up. But podría darme. Oh, I messed that one up. Podría darme un vaso de refresco. Okay? Darme. Because, okay. Maybe I just never pronounced the R in darme because, and I should know the Spanish version of because right now, but dame is what I thought it was saying. Dame. I don't know. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, I got a message. Okay. Hola, hola. Is this a real live or recorded one? This is real, baby. If you still here, this is real. Oh, you probably sent that a while ago. This is real. Hola. We are live. If you see this and it says live, this is happening right now. Okay. If you see this live later on and it doesn't have the little live at the bottom, that means you have missed the actual live. And I go live every day. Well, sometimes minus the weekends. um And so, yes, I'll be having live technical difficulties, uh, but we have fun here, even if I'm just talking to myself and we're learning by myself. So hopefully you'll participate. If you are still here or if you come back, come participate. All right. Podría darme un vaso de refresco.
What's the formal way to say, could you bring me a bottle of water?
Formal. Okay. Podría traerme una botella de agua.
¿Podría traerme una botella de agua?
Whoop, whoop. I got that one right. Traerme, bring. Uh, Give me, darme. Those are two different things.
Do you remember how to say, could you bring us a jug of water? In a formal setting.
Podría traernos una, uh, una jarra de agua. There we go.
¿Podría traernos una jarra de agua?
Whoop, whoop.
Do you remember how to say, could you bring us a jug of mango juice? In a formal setting.
Okay, let me pause. Podría. Podría. Come on, y'all. I done forgot. Podría, traerme. Podría traernos una jarra de jugo de mango.
¿Podría traernos una jarra de jugo de mango?
Boop, boop. Podría traernos una jarra de jugo de mango. Okay.
What's the formal way to say, could you give me a glass of soda?
Podría. Let me pause this. Podría darme una glass. So it's okay. Here we go. Podría darme un vaso de refresco.
¿Podría darme un vaso de refresco?
That's why I said you can. So unfortunately, you really have to associate like you can't un or una. You cannot say the Spanish word version of a or a without really connecting it to the word that you're getting ready to say. Because if you break them down independently, you might mix up that it's supposed to be um, bo- the masculine or feminine. They have to match. They have to match. Podría darme un vaso de refresco.
Now, how do you say Spanish?
Español.
Español.
Español. Mm.
Here's a good question. How would you say, could you bring me a little bit of Spanish paella? In a formal situation.
Podría traerme un poco de paella de español.
¿Podría traerme un poco de paella
Oh,
española?
española. Okay, I was so close. Okay, so a few things that I noticed that I got wrong, a few things that I'm proud about. I did not forget to make un poco. A little bit. I proud of myself there. Please pay attention to how you did. Podría traerme muy bien un poco de. Here's what I bleeped up. Paella I got that right. De paella. And then I added de español instead of only putting española. So paella española. I'm not, I don't know why. I no sé. Pero I'm guessing because they're referring to the food, right? Paella, and paella is a feminine noun. Española, um, because they're not referring to the language, maybe, and it's referring to like the culture of or the place. Um, so it becomes Española. I also remember in one of the lessons that Espanol, like the name, doesn't get capitalized. So also consider that. Why it's not from Spanish oh, that's what it is, because it's not from Spain or not from Spanish. It is just a Spanish dish. It could be from, I guess, any Spanish anywhere, made by anyone. So maybe that's why. I'm not sure. But here there is no de española. It's just paella española.
Do you remember how to say, "Could you bring us a jug of water?" in a formal setting?
Podría podría traernos una jarra de agua.
Do you remember how to say, "Do you remember how to
¿Podría traernos una jarra de agua?
Do you remember how to say, "Could you bring us a jug of mango juice?" in a formal setting?
Mm, Pause. Could you excuse me? Could you bring us a jug of mango juice? Podría traernos a a jarra de jugo de mango.
¿Podría traernos una jarra de jugo de mango?
What's the formal way to say, "Could you give me a glass of soda?"
Podría darme una no, un vaso de refresco.
¿Podría darme un vaso de refresco?
Podría darme un vaso de refresco. Now if I go, let me see.
How do you say, "Could you bring me a little bit of Spanish paella?" in a formal situation?
Podría traerme un poco paella española. Un poco de paella española.
¿Podría traerme un poco de paella española?
Wup, wup. Podría traerme un poco de paella española.
Listen and repeat the following.
Salsa.
Which means sauce.
Salsa, sauce.
Now try and say sauce.
Salsa,
Salsa.
This is how you say tomato.
Tomate.
tomate,
Do you remember how to say tomato?
Tomate.
Tomate.
How do you say you have in a formal situation?
You have. Hold on. You have. Tiene. Is tiene formal? Let's find out.
Tiene.
Whoop whoop. Oh yes, all right. Because tienes is informal. Okay.
How would you say tomato sauce? Literally, you're saying sauce of tomato.
Salsa de tomate.
Salsa de tomate.
Here's how you would say salt.
Sal.
Sal. Okay.
Remember that in Spanish,
Sal.
is a feminine noun.
Sal is a feminine noun. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to put feminine here. Now.
What's the way to say salt?
Sal.
Sal.
Now, can you figure out the best way to say it doesn't have?
It doesn't have. No tiene. No tiene. I can't see where it would come from. No sé.
No tiene.
Oh, okay. Whoop, whoop. They tried to get me, y'all.
Based on what you've already learned, what do you think is the correct way to say, the sauce doesn't have salt? Could you bring me a little, please? In a formal setting.
La salsa no tiene sal. Podría traerme un poco. Okay. Podría traerme un poco, por favor.
La salsa no tiene sal. ¿Podría traerme un poco, por favor?
La salsa no tiene sal. ¿Podría traerme un poco, por favor?
Do you remember how to say, could you bring us a jug of mango juice? In a formal setting.
¿Podría traernos una jara de jugo de mango?
¿Podría traernos una jarra de jugo de mango?
¿Podría traernos una jarra de jugo de mango? Una jarra de jugo de mango.
What's the formal way to say, could you give me a glass of soda?
¿Podría traerme un vaso de refresco?
¿Podría darme un vaso de refresco?
¿Podría darme? I hope I said darme instead of traerme, but I think I said traerme. ¿Podría darme un vaso de refresco?
How do you say, could you bring me a little bit of Spanish paella? In a formal situation.
¿Podría traerme un poco de paella española? Because paella is feminine.
¿Podría traerme un poco de paella española?
¿Podría traerme un poco de paella española?
Do you remember how to say, the sauce doesn't have salt? Could you bring me a little, please? In a formal setting.
Okay. La salsa no tiene sal. Podría, wait. I'm sorry, that wasn't funny. Podría traerme un poco, por favor.
La salsa no tiene sal. ¿Podría traerme un poco, por favor?
La salsa no tiene sal. ¿Podría traerme un poco, por favor?
Remember this? Say pineapple.
Piña.
Piña.
Now try and say pineapple juice.
Jugo de piña.
Jugo de piña.
Now, how do you say to give me?
Darme.
Darme.
Let's see if you can say glass.
Vaso or vaso.
Vaso.
Try to say soda.
Refresco.
Refresco.
Now try and say sauce.
Salsa.
Salsa.
Do you remember how to say tomato?
Tomate.
Tomate.
Do you remember how to say tomato sauce?
Salsa de tomate.
Salsa de tomate.
What's the way to say salt?
Sal.
Sal.
Now try and say it doesn't have.
No tiene.
No tiene.
All right, y'all. That is Leccion 4. We've been live for quite a while, but I hope y'all enjoyed this live. Let me make sure. If you have any questions, I'm here. I'm hanging here. We got lesson 5 coming up mañana. Now that I know how to work this dang one thing, I'm gonna play this back just enough so that I can see if y'all were able to hear the program that I used. Yeah. Let me see. I don't know how to. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, if y'all don't have any questions, y'all don't have anything to say, today is the first day of February, Black History Month. It is also the month of love. So please, if you are into all things love, check out my other channel. It is Miss Lady Connect, MIMSLADY CONNECT, Miss Lady Connect. And I talk about love. I'm also a dating coach, y'all. Trying to be. Yeah, support your girl. Like this video, share this video with anybody who wants to learn Spanish and go and practice Spanish with a community. I'm here. Let me know if you've ever been somewhere outside of the country, if you plan to go somewhere outside of the country and you look forward to being bilingual or trilingual, or you just want to be able to speak a little bit of Spanish, communicate with people enough where you can get by a little bit. Till next time, y'all know how it be. Peace.